It's been more than 3 years since we last visited this Sears store in Miami, Florida near Coral Gables, and somehow, against all odds, it's still here. This Sears opened in 1954 at the corner of Coral Way and Douglas Road and has now been serving the Miami area for more than 70 years. While it is commonly known as the Coral Gables Sears, the store is actually located just outside of Coral Gables within the city of Miami. When we last visited in December 2022, fewer than 20 Sears stores remained in the United States. Today, that number has fallen to only around 5. This is the last Sears in Miami-Dade County, one of only 2 remaining in Florida, and one of the last full-size Sears department stores anywhere in the country. And unlike most of the remaining Sears locations, this store is also completely freestanding rather than attached to a shopping mall. At nearly 200,000 square feet and 2 stories, it is a remarkable survivor from a completely different era of American retail. But what makes the Coral Gables store especially interesting is that Sears appears to still be investing in it. In July 2025, the first and currently only dedicated Kenmore studio opened inside this store. The approximately 3,000 square foot showroom features Kenmore appliances across kitchen, laundry, cooking, and outdoor living categories. Sears has not rolled the concept out to any other of its remaining locations, making Coral Gables something of a showcase store for the company, and that investment is noticeable throughout the store. Compared with the other remaining Florida Sears at the Florida Mall in Orlando, which has been undergoing renovations and had a much more makeshift appearance during our visit, Coral Gables feels surprisingly complete and well maintained. There are still large sections of clothing, appliances, tools, mattresses, sporting goods, and other merchandise spread across its 2 floors. Perhaps even more surprising is something that would have been completely ordinary at Sears years ago, an actual stock jewelry department. While jewelry counters have disappeared from most remaining Sears stores, Coral Gables still has display cases stocked with watches and jewelry for sale. In 2026, seeing a functioning jewelry counter inside a Sears is almost as unusual as seeing an open Sears itself. Of course, the long-term future of this location remains uncertain. The 8-acre property has been proposed for redevelopment into a large mixed-use project featuring 3 8-story buildings, more than 1,000 residential units, and new retail space. Those plans were approved by the city of Miami in 2025, and the property itself has also been marketed for sale. The redevelopment plans do not include a Sears store for now. However, Sears remains open and its lease has reportedly been structured to run through early 2030. When we visited in late January 2026, there was no store closing sale and no indication that the end was imminent. If anything, between the new Kenmore studio, the stock departments, and even a functioning jewelry counter, this particular Sears feels more alive than you might expect from a chain that has been reduced to just a handful of locations. More than 70 years after opening, the Coral Gables Sears continues to operate as one of the very last remnants of a retail chain that once had thousands of stores across the country. So, enjoy our walkthrough of the Coral Gables / last Miami Sears store while we can still see one operating in the United States in 2026. And as always, for more content, please subscribe to the channel or visit www.brostocks.com.